Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hi, everybody. Welcome you all to another beautiful Sunday morning. It's pretty cold out.
It's so cold out.
It's chilly. But welcome to episode 246 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. I'm your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. Mm-hmm. Joined, as always, by the greatest co-host in all of the galaxy, the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday. Happy first episode into year 5. Ooh.
5 years, Regine.
5.
5 years. Yes, that's right. Last week we celebrated our 5-year anniversary episode. Incredible.
I just can't believe we've been on air for that long. Like, I talk about it with people. Like, oh, how was your weekend? I'm like, oh, our podcast turned 5. They're like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's a big thing. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah. Hello, Unexpected says, whoa, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, Unexpected. Regine, do I look? So for people who don't know, well, I guess nobody would know, but I got to point it out.
I know.
I look kind of like
You look different.
tanned. I look a little bit tanned. And so because on Friday, I went for I wanted to try a micro needling treatment. Micro needling, which is they get these little needles, and they stab your face a million times.
Why would you?
Well, I've always had I've got a few acne scars from leftovers from my high school days, and I've always wanted. I've heard this micro needling stuff gets rid of it.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll try it out. Anyway, so I tried it, but it left me with a bunch of. No, I didn't want to vlog it. It was kind of painful, Regine. Anyways, but it left me a little red because it happened just 2 days ago. So I put some makeup on my face, but I don't really know what I'm doing when I put makeup on my face.
I didn't even realize that your face was red until you got out of your car and were just like, look at my face. It's a little red.
Well, it was, you know why? Because it's already had a couple days to heal. Mm-hmm. When I first came out, my entire face, it looked like I had been like, it looked like the worst sunburn anybody could ever have, like my entire face. And then I had to like walk into the grocery store because I had to use the washroom afterwards. And I felt so like,
self-conscious.
Nobody look at me. Yeah. Anyways, but now there was just a little bit of red here and here, so I threw some makeup on it.
He was not beautified by Romina.
No, I was not beautified by Romina. I needed it. It's okay. Hello, you're Sakurimi. Oh, hi. Yes, welcome. Well, we're here. Episode 246 of The Sit Down, and I think we should bring on our guest.
I think so.
So our guest, she's been on the show before.
5 years ago.
Yeah, she was on episode 40, you said?
Yeah.
40, and this is 246. So she was on 206 episodes ago. That's math.
Good mathing.
She's a fantastic singer. Last time you were on, I think you played piano?
Yeah.
This time we might have her perform again.
Maybe. And it's also her birthday weekend.
That's right. She just turned 16.
Yeah.
16. Everybody, please give a warm sit-down welcome to Azalyne. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah.
So you're 16, sweet 16. What'd you do?
Well, yeah, it was great yesterday for breakfast. My dad took us to this restaurant called Stacked Pancakes.
Oh my God.
I love Stacked.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
And wait, let me see if I can find the picture. I got pancakes.
Which one did you get?
It was called strawberry Nutella, but they didn't have strawberries. So they asked me, can I put blueberries on it? And I did.
Oh.
So blueberry Nutella.
Yeah. But
How did you run out of
big.
strawberries?
Like, I don't know if I can show the picture, but like that's how big it was. Like there was 3-inch pancakes, and I couldn't eat it all. But
No, I actually love Stacked.
Me too.
We discovered it in. My girlfriend has. She has an appointment up in Vaughan, and we went there randomly because we were looking for a place to go to brunch, and they're like the best pancakes I've ever had. Really, we go back there all the time.
There was one across the street from the hotel for my wedding. You could have just gone after.
I may not have made
That's
it.
what I did. That's what we did. We went to Stacked after the wedding.
It was really good, and it's like all cooked, even though the pancakes are so big.
Oh yeah.
So good.
That's the thing, and it's weird because I don't think pancakes are hard to cook, but I've been to a lot of restaurants that do it badly. Like, you know what I don't like when the pancakes, they soak up the syrup really fast, and then they get very
spongy.
crumbly.
Yeah.
Kind of like just
It's
falls
just
apart almost.
Yeah.
Not
but
good.
these ones, the Stack, they're chewy. They hold together. Love Stack.
Yeah.
So what else did you do on your birthday?
Then for lunch or brunch, kind of. No, it was later. We went and I met with my mentor, Randall Ajay, who's the founder of Rise Entertainment, and he's just been helping me for the past, like, how long has it been? Like 5 years? So, yeah.
Just since we've seen her.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's actually the one that's helping me put on my showcase as well.
Oh,
Very cool.
perfect.
So that was great. And then I had piano lessons and music lessons after, which was also really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun birthday.
Yeah, it was great. And I got a record player, like a hi-fi, like
Ooh.
super cool one, and some records. And I set that up.
Oh,
And
that's sick.
Also, my brother gave me some Kirby plushies.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
love that. Yeah, you're a big Kirby fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Kirby's the one that eats all the food, right?
Yeah, he eats stuff, and then he gets powers
Takes
based
their
on who he
ability,
eats, right?
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I liked using Kirby for, I think it was Super Mario Party. Like way back when.
Oh yeah,
A long
yeah,
time ago.
yeah. Is there a recent Kirby game? Has Kirby games come out lately?
Yeah. I mean, there's Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and that one I haven't gotten it yet, but the recent mainline game was Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. That one was really good. Yeah.
Nice. Is it side scroller or is it?
No, it's
full
actually
3D?
it's the first 3D one in a long time. Yeah.
Cool. Because I just saw an ad for there's a new Mario coming out.
Yeah.
Which
There's
looks
two
pretty
of
neat.
them.
Yeah.
I noticed yesterday because I was at, I don't know if it's EB Games. I don't know what they're called anymore. GameStop. Why are games so expensive?
Exactly. Oh
Like,
my god.
I saw the Pokemon game. Like, I remember I bought my brother a bunch of the old Pokemon games for his Switch, and then I saw them this year, and I'm like, oh, thank God you didn't ask for it for Christmas, because it's not cheap.
Games are
Right?
super expensive, and also Nintendo games. They
yeah,
also
like they never go on sale.
Yeah.
Exactly, because like it's actually crazy how expensive Nintendo games are. Because like other games, like sometimes they're not $80, but Nintendo games are almost always $80, and they're never on sale.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it's like 5 years old. It's like the only ones that you'll find cheaper are literally the games that just nobody wants or whatever. But like if it's Mario or like any of their main titles, it doesn't matter how old the game is. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Nintendo just it's like Lego Star Wars. They're never on sale, but every other set is on sale.
Yep.
I think it's just a licensing.
Well, also
It
I
has
think
to be, right?
they know what people want. I mean, the reality is people like those games.
But like the Pokemon game was like $180.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow,
it was
that's
$80
crazy.
last year. It's $180 this year.
Oh. Oh,
It's
maybe it's more.
insane.
Maybe it's the demand must be big. I mean, I'm gonna buy the Mario game,
Yeah.
so I
What
guess
con-
that's why.
On what console?
Switch.
You have a Switch?
I have a Switch. Yeah. I played the Pokemon game. I streamed the whole Pokemon game.
From your Switch?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Sword and Shield ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a newer one though, right?
Yeah.
I haven't played that one.
Scarlet and Violet. I
Yeah.
think it's called.
That's $100 and something dollar one
Yeah.
that I saw
Oh.
yesterday.
Have you played all the Pokemon games, or have you played a bunch
No,
of Pokemon
I've
games?
played like the ones on 3DS, but I don't own any on Switch. Oh, I do own Arceus. Yeah, that one's
Okay.
pretty good.
I was never huge. I mean, I never really grew up playing any of the Pokemon games. My brother liked the Pokemon games. I never really played them. So this one I just played on Switch. It was like my first ever
Yeah.
Pokemon game. It was pretty good. It's not my favorite type
Yeah,
of game.
exactly. Like, I feel like it's like controversial to say, but I'm not the biggest fan. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. It feels really repetitive a lot, and like I feel like I get bored playing Pokemon games halfway through.
Though. Yeah.
You know why you didn't play Pokemon?
Mm.
Because Because you didn't grow up with Pokemon. You were already grown when Pokemon came out.
I mean, there were people my age who were into Pokemon, but my brother was really into Pokemon.
And your brother is younger than you, Scott.
Yeah, only like a few years younger. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like my brother like watched the cartoons and stuff.
Did you?
Not really.
Exactly.
Did you watch the show or any of the movies or
Yeah,
anything?
I watched the cartoons.
I watched Pokemon.
I watched a bit of it, but I didn't watch that much.
Because you were too cool for school. Because you were...
Well, it's not even that I didn't think it was uncool. I guess I was just into other stuff. I can't even remember
Because you were
now.
old. You're older than us. That's why. Don't worry. It's
I guess
okay.
so.
It's okay, Scott.
Just a little bit, Regine.
Okay.
Just a little.
Yeah, she's 16.
Oh yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more, I suppose. That's the other thing with playing the new game. Like they have all these new Pokemon, but none of
Yeah.
the new Pokemon are as iconic as like Pikachu or like Charmander. Or
Yeah.
any of those. So
Pika.
like even in this game, I had in Sword and Shield, I had to like pick my starter Pokemon, and I was like, I picked like the green monkey one.
Grookey?
Yeah. And honestly, I kind of liked him by the end. He has like these cool drum moves and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was a fan. But again, he's not Pikachu.
Did you collect Pokemon cards?
No.
Did you collect Pokemon cards?
I have some, yeah.
I did. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, that happened to me. I lost, I had like a tin full of them and I lost that tin.
My
But I have
brother,
a binder.
my brother is 14 and he also collects Pokemon cards. We were at Eaton Center yesterday and he was like, "Oh, maybe I'll buy Pokemon cards." I'm like, "You do you, kid. You do you."
Are they? Because didn't I see like some people are making huge money off of them now?
Yeah,
or,
You
yeah.
can sell them.
Yeah. Do you think any of your old Pokemon cards are worth a lot of money?
I don't know where
I
mine.
don't-
Maybe mine would if I still had them because I have like original Pokemon
You
cards.
could be sitting on a gold mine.
I don't know where they went.
Yeah. But you can't find yours.
No, I have like a few, but I never really collected them that seriously, of course. Like,
Yeah.
just the ones I thought looked cool.
It is weird to see how like even just old toys now, like not even old, but I guess they're old.
Okay.
But, like,
They sell for like so much.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
I was just gonna say. So I was at, I don't know what store it was yesterday, but they were selling action figures of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers,
Yeah.
and that's like one of the original Power Ranger series. And my brother goes, if he's watching, I'm blasting him today. Sorry. He goes, "Who would buy that? It's so old." And I'm like, wow, straight to the heart. I'm like, I would buy this.
Well, that's the problem is that there's this whole, and that's the other thing. They're so expensive. They put out this whole line of toys
Yeah.
that are literally just for adults.
But they're
who
so
liked
but
this when
they're
they were
so
kids.
small. They're like $30.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Because these are for collectors. These are
It's
for
like-
adults. These are for
It's like the size of those ones.
the
those-
little guys.
Those
Yeah.
little ones for $30.
Wow.
Somebody will buy it.
No, yeah, actually, because I feel like those figures are so expensive. Because I wanted to buy my little brother one. Like, we watched One Piece, and he likes 2020 Chopper, the character. So I was going to get him one. And, it's, like the size of those ones, but it's, like, $80-$90. And that's not even, so expensive.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
I think the toy market has shifted. It's even more so because, you know what it is? It's that I will say our generation, because
You're older than me. Don't put me in your
but
generation.
the thing is,
I'm kidding,
it's
I'm
kind of it's related though. in
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So, for example, I think my parents' age, right, and older, they're not really they're not buying the toys they bought when they were kids.
No.
You know what I mean? It's kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
You know, whereas adults now
We're the ones buying the toys.
will buy toys from when they were kids, but previous generations of adults didn't do that.
But
so
I
that's
also-
why.
The millennial effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think our generation are the ones buying the toys as nostalgia.
Yes.
Where your generation, for example, your toys are tablets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
yeah, I see.
electronic. Or I don't really know toys for your generation, but I feel like that's kind of where the shift is. Because if I look at my brother, who I said again is 14, every gift that I've gotten him is a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's very much taking a shift from physical toys. Even you can see in the past 15 years compared to now, people don't play with toys. It's it's games or tablets or anything.
Yep.
Very much technology oriented.
And that's why toys are so expensive.
Because only the adults are buying them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Anyways, so you're 16. You are celebrating this weekend, but you're also preparing this weekend for next weekend's showcase. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so happening November 19th at the Rivoli. and it's just a showcase that I've been working on to showcase my music and my talent, and I've been working really hard on it for the past few months.
I love
and
that.
It's going to be great. So
That's awesome. Rivoli's a great venue.
You know, I thought it was ravioli.
yeah.
I mean, on first glance, if you just look at it, it kind of looks like that's what it
I
is.
was like, oh, ravioli, cool.
Yeah, I've definitely accidentally spelt that instead of venue.
Close enough,
Close enough.
Have you played there before?
I haven't. I actually haven't even been there. This
Oh.
Wednesday, I'm going to go and do like a walkthrough.
Oh, nice.
But I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, it's a nice venue. And in the front, there's like the bar restaurant area, and then you go through the back door, and it's a nice size,
Yeah.
and the sound is really good there. I've played there a couple times.
Yeah. My band, they were playing there, and like apparently the board caught on fire. So
Oh.
it's a new board, and it sounds even better apparently.
Perfect. Well, that's
The
good.
board caught on
They
fire.
were playing too good.
Yeah, there is.
On fire.
They were fire, and
There
so
were
it.
two, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So tell us about your band.
Yeah, I mean, I met my guitarist and MD, Mario Posella, at Rise, which is, like I said, like my mentor founded it.
Yep.
And we've been working together since I was 11. So
Cool.
he's really great. And he's been helping me a lot with the showcase and the music and arrangement of it. And just, putting his all into it. And then the other band members also, he introduced me to them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So how many members are going to be on stage with your for your
So
performance?
I'm going to have guitar, piano, bass, drums, and 2 background vocalists. So one of the background vocalists is my vocal coach, Paula Griffith, who's also been coaching me since I was 8.
Cool.
Wow.
And she's really amazing. And I'm happy to share the stage with her as well.
And this is your very first showcase.
Yeah, that I'm putting on myself.
Wow.
So what are we going to be seeing? A lot of is it mostly original music? Are there going to be covers? Is there going to be a mix?
It's going to be mostly originals, but I have 3 covers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So 'cause she's 16, has all these originals. How many originals do you have?
Oh, well, the amount of songs I've written is probably like hundreds, but I'm performing, I think it's 8 of my own songs
Wow.
That's
and 3
awesome.
covers.
Over 100 original. I don't even. Wow.
So do you find are you kind of just writing all the time? Like you're always like thinking of things, coming up with ideas and stuff?
Like, I've always been a songwriter since I was like young. I wrote my first song at 9 and I released it. And yeah, like I play piano, I play 4 instruments, so I write a lot, and then I'll go to the studio and the producer will play a beat and I'll just write to that. So yeah, it really comes easily to me and I just love it.
That's awesome. I'm trying to remember now what you performed on the show last time she was on.
She plays the piano.
Yeah, I think I sang.
Was it an original you did? Do you remember?
I don't really remember. It was either my original or a cover. And that cover would have been New York State of Mind because I used to sing that song a lot. Play
Oh.
it.
Here's what we do, folks watching. After this episode, you're going to go back to Scott's YouTube channel because he has a whole playlist of all of our old.
All the episodes are there.
You go to episode 40 and then rewatch that.
Yeah. In fact, episode 40, I think it's not even on this channel.
Go
'Cause at
to-
the time, I had made a separate sit-down channel. But the playlist has them all. So if you
Just
just go to the
find it.
playlist, it's there. But
It has definitely been a while since we've seen you. Like you said, we've said it's been 5 years. You were 11. You're now 16. It's been so long. We forgot how the episode
Yeah, like,
went.
the only thing I remember, I think I was wearing like a beret.
Yep. You had the hat.
Yeah, that's
that's
what I
right.
remember.
that.
That's
You
how I
still-
remember.
And I
it.
think
still
I
rock
was
the
wearing
beret?
blue eyeliner too. No,
nice.
I definitely don't wear them anymore.
The beret has been retired.
Yeah.
Now she goes with sparkly, shiny boots instead.
Yeah.
That works. That's a
I
look.
love it.
Hello, 1411 Experiment. Thomas. Hey, guys.
Hey,
How's y'all's day?
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. Welcome to the show. Thomas was the winner of
Yeah,
our
it's like
raffle
it's
last week.
Still here.
Yeah, he won a sit-down mug
Well,
and a sit-down T-shirt, so we got to ship it to him. It's coming, Thomas. I'll be in touch. I got to figure out the best way to do it, whether it'll be done through our Teespring store or if we just have to send it directly. I don't know. I'm figuring it out, but I'll be in touch. Congratulations on your win. And if you're just tuning in, we're here with singer, songwriter Azalyne, whose
Very
first ever
talented.
showcase is coming up in a week. That's really cool. How long is your performance?
it's going to be like a little bit over an hour. We timed it in the last rehearsal.
That's awesome. Are there any other artists like
Yeah.
opening for you or anything?
I,
nice.
Alliston Davis is opening for me. Yeah.
Sweet.
He's a
Awesome.
great artist and event manager.
Cool.
And he also helped me put the show together.
I love
That's
that.
awesome.
Is there, so if people are interested in purchasing tickets or wanting to see you live, where can they do that?
Yeah, so on my Instagram, you can find the Eventbrite in my bio. And yeah, you could just look it up, Azalyne Eventbrite. And tickets are $10. So yeah,
Awesome.
I think it's really affordable for the experience you'll get.
For sure. Links are in the
Awesome.
description. Go sell her out. If I'm not going to be in town next week. If I was, I'd be like, Scott,
It's
let's go.
Saturday night, right?
Sunday.
Oh, wait. Oh, Sunday.
I'm not in town.
I might be able to go.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think I can. Because Sunday is Grey Cup Sunday.
The Argos aren't
The
in
Argos
it.
lost last night in colossal fashion. So now I'm not that interested in watching anymore.
Now he's free, so there you go. No
Okay, I might be able to
excuses.
come. I might be able to come. We'll see. I would like to go. Actually.
I wanna
It would be
go.
fun.
Yeah.
Can you just stream it for me? Can I FaceTime
we were
you and you
trying to figure that out, live streaming it.
Oh, Thomas donated $1 through Super Chat. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate you.
Thomas is just paying for his own shirt and
Yeah.
mug at this
He's
point.
buying his mug.
He's
and
paying for his
t-shirt.
shipping.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So it's okay. $10. What time?
So doors open at 6:30, and I'll be going on at 8. 8-ish.
Awesome.
Sweet. Oh, he just donated
Another-
2 more. Hey, Thomas, you donated $3
Thomas,
USD.
please stop donating. You don't need to do that. But thank you.
Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
6:30 p.m. Doors open at the Rivoli in Toronto on Queen Street West, right?
334. Yeah.
34, yeah, just east of Spadina.
There you go. Tickets are only $10. Links are in the description after today's episode.
Yeah, they're not there now, but they will be after this. And also, just go to your Instagram. You said.
Show their handle, Scott.
Oh yeah, here's her Instagram right there. Boom.
Boom. So make sure you check her out after our show today
Yeah. Yeah.
for her show next Sunday.
So, what kind of preparations have you been? I guess just lots and lots of rehearsals.
Yep.
leading up to
I've
it?
haven't had a day for the past 2 weeks, and yeah, mom neither. She's sighing right now because she's been driving me everywhere. But yeah, so many different band rehearsals, vocal lessons, performance rehearsals, meetings. Yeah,
It's cool.
I love
I
that
have
for
actually
you.
have a rehearsal tonight.
Oh,
Thomas.
Thomas just donated another $2. Thanks, Thomas. Look, he's doing something here. $5 US super chat. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate you.
My goodness, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you for making the time though, because I know, like you just said, you have a
It's
rehearsal
crazy.
even tonight, right?
Yeah, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
we're
good.
happy that you're here. I'm sorry it took us 5 years to get you back on the show.
That's fine.
But because it seems like you've been busy. Like you were doing open mics in the summer. Now you're prepping for, it was the summer, right?
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
open mic with your last
performances.
one. And then now you have your showcase. That's exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, are you planning like a big after the show's done? You're just gonna like sleep for like a
Yeah.
whole month or something?
Can hibernate.
I mean, I wish I could, but I am going to, even if school is in the way. 'Cause, there's no way I'm waking up at 6 o'clock to go to school the next day.
No.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's talk about school for a second. So you were homeschooled for a majority of your education life
Yeah.
until this year,
Last year.
last year. So grade 10 was your first time going to school
First ever.
ever. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was a lot. And it still is a lot. So I think the decision to go was made by me because I just wanted to I was in my head, I want to get my high school diploma. And it was really rough though, because the next year came around and I was accepted into the arts program at All Saints because they saw my work and they were like, yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm in the instrumental music program.
That's awesome.
Wow.
But my first few months were really rough. I was super shy. I got really nervous and stressed every single morning and anxious, and I didn't speak to anyone for months. I spoke to people in classes, but I didn't really have friends just because I was actually cutting myself off from
Yeah.
other people.
Well, it's a huge adjustment going from I think even just the outside of the classes and the studying part of it.
Yeah.
I think the entire sort of social aspect
Yeah.
and the it's pretty. I mean, it's a chaotic place,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So it must have felt weird.
Yeah, it was very strange, especially because it's grade 10.
Yeah.
Other people already have their friend groups by now. So I just was having a hard time adjusting, definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you weren't the only one because I feel like, with the pandemic, a lot of people were homeschooled and a lot of people going back into public settings do get really awkward again. I mean, there's an adjustment where when we brought people back into studio and we were in studio together, we're just like, oh, this is how
That
it's
is-
like again.
That is true. Everybody did sort of for the last few years, everyone was sort of forced to stop talking.
So
to
everyone was in your boat. We all got it.
But I guess, it was probably just a bit more intense because you had never had that school experience before, right?
I'd never, like, I didn't know what to expect or like what, like, etiquette, right? Because it was my first ever time at school.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I performed at schools before, right, for kids, but I've never actually been in it before, so it was a lot. And I actually, like, had a better experience interacting with my teachers, like, I could speak more maturely with them, but when it comes to interacting with students, I just was very shy for the first few months. But
Makes sense.
How's it now?
yeah, I have friends now. I'm really, like, a lot better. Absolutely. And I feel very confident, like, at school, like, I'll be able to talk to, like, teachers. Like, my friends will sometimes, like, ask me, hey, can you ask this person that? And I'll just go and ask them that. Yeah, like, it's definitely a lot better now, but I still don't like it, like, getting up every day and having to go.
Yeah, because it's different when you're at home.
Yeah.
And then...
It's a lot of, like, time that I would be, like, spending on my creative arts and stuff that's now focused on school.
Yeah.
So how is homeschooling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful that I was homeschooled. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today at all if I wasn't homeschooled. Like, the care that my mom took into, like, saying, hey, this kid actually has, like, a gift and she likes music, and she put me in piano lessons and vocal lessons and stuff and helped me to perform and helped me to go to the studio when I wrote songs. Like, all of this definitely wouldn't have been there, and I'm very grateful for it. And I feel like I have a more mature mindset than some other kids just because of the experiences that I've already went through. And I'm also, like, glad that I did go to school just because of the things that it's taught me. But I'm kind of, like, sick of it now. So I go back to homeschooling.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the getting up, because I guess obviously you were able to sort of have your own schedule more so right
absolutely.
before.
It's like, it was very free because, if I had a gig in the morning, I could just do my school later, everything.
Yeah.
Like, do it throughout the day instead of, like, 7
Scheduled,
straight hours. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. It would be a huge change. Even now, I don't like getting up. Like 8:30 is early. Your school still starts at 8:30, right?
No. Oh wait, yeah. Mine starts at 8:45.
8:45.
And I get up at 6 though.
Do you live far from school?
No, it's like 15-minute drive. Like
It's just the
13-minute,
process of waking
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
and,
everything, and it's like,
Yeah, no, I hate it.
getting ready, and then it's because, like, my first day, I felt very nauseous and sick. I always feel, like, nauseous just because, like, my body remembers that feeling. So I have to, like, calm down before I eat, like, my stomach to settle.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
It's definitely a big adjustment, but it's good. So now you've got a friend group now, and you've adjusted to it.
Yeah.
It's because the social aspect, the whole side of it. I mean, it's really, it's almost an entirely separate
Social,
from the
yeah.
education side of everything, right? So, yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So interesting. Oh, Thomas has a question. Want to ask that question? Thomas goes, I got a question for Azalyne. How do you think the path you chose is the path really for you to stay on? So I guess that could be
damn, that's deep.
As an artist, maybe, or like any choices that you've made, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, even, like, this goes back to the school aspect because, like, I made the decision to go to school when it was, like, during, like, 2021, 2020 quarantine, and I didn't have any gigs and stuff, so I was like, oh, I don't know if this will work out. I'm gonna go to school and get my diploma just in case, right? But after, like, since I went to school, because of that, like, emergency plan, I've gotten so busy and just so many different doors and opportunities have opened for me to the point where it's like, oh, I didn't have to worry about that or think about that at all. So I think that's, like, something, like, it came back in a way that was even greater than I thought when I initially made the plan, to the point where sometimes I'm like, I have to tell my teachers, like, oh, I have a gig, I can't come to school. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever thought about that question just because music is around me in every way of my life. Like, I wake up, I put on my headphones, I write, I listen to the music all the time.
Is your family musical as well?
Not really. Like, my parents love music. My family loves music, but not really a lot of musicians. My uncle plays a lot of instruments. He used to be my drummer.
Oh, nice.
so
So is
he
that
is.
where your inspiration or?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
But yeah, like if he meant like the path in terms of like an artist, I have so many different like branches. So like I'm a songwriter, I'm learning to produce. So any of those paths, I guess I could go on as well. But I do like being an artist. So even if I was a songwriter, I'd still want to release my own stuff and perform because I really love performing, especially with a band.
And we love hearing you perform. I think it's
In fact, yeah, maybe speaking of performance, maybe
just
we'll
maybe
have you perform something. So why don't we do? You can make your way over to the performance area. We'll do our ad read, and then we'll come out on the other side and have you perform something.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So yeah, make your way over there. The mic is on, I think. So don't like make any noise. But
just start talking.
yeah. But we will do the ad read. And once again, Thomas, thank you so much. Appreciate the super chats.
He's one of our sponsors.
One of our
for
sponsors
tonight.
this episode, yeah. This episode is brought to you by Thomas. And also the following fantastic advertisers. Let's meet them, starting with our first advertiser. The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor. That's right, the place I'm in right now. She helped me find it. She's my realtor. And she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs. They change watch batteries, and they do laser engraving, Regine. All done on site. Fantastic artist, Jerry. If you have damaged jewelry you need repaired, or if you want something made, like from scratch, he can create it out of nothing. If you have a vision, he's the man to bring it to a reality. Get in touch with him at Jewelry Forever. And we have a great deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
Yes, we do. If you go in and let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15%, 15% off. Head on in, mention the show, get a great deal, and you'll be bound to find something special for the special person in your life.
Yes.
Also, follow them on Instagram and TikTok. He posts a lot of really cool behind-the-scenes videos. His TikTok is blowing up because there's so many cool, like, repair jewelry things he does. It's just cool.
And just keep in mind, Christmas and the holidays are just around the corner. Regardless of what you're celebrating, whether it be Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas.
Anytime you need something shiny.
Exactly.
Jewelryforever.ca. Find out more. Beautified by Romina.
Internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official hair and makeup artist of The Sit Down. She does everything from our official photo shoots when we MC, but also she does pageants, weddings, engagements, date nights, and holiday parties. Anything and everything. I could have used her today, Regine. Instead of looking strangely tanned and slightly orange. It's okay. I would look normal. But yeah, get in touch, everybody. Beautified by Romina on Instagram and Facebook. That's right. And if you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine? It's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com. That's right. We do the show live every week, people. And we also do the ads live week to week. Yes, What's that mean? It means you can personalize the ads week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. Get in touch, Radio Show Ad, radioshowad@gmail.com. And we're back, everybody. We're back. And back again. Guess who's... Shady's back. Sit down. Back. We now... It's time for a live performance. We're about to see a live performance. I guess this is just a little taste of what we're going to get a week from today at the Ravioli, at the Rivoli on Queen Street. So everybody, please turn your attention to Azalyne. Wait, let me make sure it's ready. I should have probably made sure this was ready.
It's ready. Okay, here she is. There she is on camera.
I'm looking up at the sky, but just the views of the clouds fill my eyes, waiting for you to reply. But it's just silence, no answer why. Staring at this sunset, wishing I could forget everything you said to me. I need life to slow down. I don't really know now what I ever meant to you. I'm looking up at the sky, but just the views of the clouds fill my eyes, waiting for you to reply. But it's just silence, no answer why. Staring at my phone screen, you still left me unseen. What have I ever done to you? No matter what you do, you should know that we're through. You're never coming back to me. I'm looking up at the sky, but just the views of the clouds fill my eyes, waiting for you to reply. But it's just silence, no answer why. Oh,
Thank you.
That was...
Amazing.
And that was Azalyne, everybody.
It was. It was.
She's making her way back over here to the seating area. Awesome performance.
Sorry?
Awesome performance.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what we just heard.
Yeah, so that song is called Clouds. It's one of the 3 singles I released last year, and like it's gonna be at the showcase. Obviously, I'm performing that song.
Sweet.
And those songs, like the creative process of them is basically, I went to the studio, and we had 3-hour sessions. Me and the engineer found some beats, and then I'd write them in like 2.5 hours and record them, and then they were done. Like that one, I went back to do backgrounds, but yeah, like that was a really fun kind of experiment for me. And it was kind of in the same time where I was feeling like kind of depressed because of 2021, freshman school, everything. So
Yeah.
I just went there. My mom booked the sessions, and we'd write those songs, and I think they all ended up really good. But yeah,
That
it was,
one
like,
sounded great.
short
That's awesome.
process.
So,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
so at the showcase, it's going to be like a full band playing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that song's gonna be more arranged and stuff, and it's actually transitioning into a really cool cover. That piece,
Ooh.
really cool.
Got a little tease on what's
yeah.
to come.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you're writing, do you find yourself writing lyrics first, or are you somebody who do you write them with a melody, or like
Yeah,
what's your
so
process like?
For me, like it's obviously different with when I'm like writing piano and then when it's a beat. So for me, if I'm writing on my piano, I'd obviously always, well, not obviously, for me, I always write the chords first. Like I just think musically before lyrically. And yeah, it's usually melodies unless it's a like specific lyric or line that's just in my head. But for the beats, yeah, it's just sometimes you write the verse before the chorus. Sometimes, you know, you can't figure out the bridge, but I usually start with a melody or just a lyric that pops up, and then yeah, continue from there. And I write
Cool.
about many different things. Like that one's just kind of like a heartbreak song, so it's just generic. But I also like to write about things that are more deep and like psychological, philosophical.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool. Do you have I know we had some other artists on who like their phone is like just full of little voice notes of like little melodies. Is your phone full of that
Yeah,
stuff?
definitely. And like chords, like chord progressions.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. My notes app, voice notes app is like
Full.
full. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you played the piano the last time you were here, but you play 4 instruments.
Yeah.
What instruments are they?
I play piano, bass, guitar, and I play flute in school.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I want to learn more, but I'm best at piano, and I'm probably second best at flute at this point because I practice it so much.
Huh.
But-
Sorry. And you also produce music. So do you, because I know Scott does this, where he'll like record himself playing different instruments and then mash it into one. Is that what you do too?
Yeah, I'm learning how to produce, yeah. So sometimes it's not as easy. Like, I try to put it in the program and then, like, the tempo is messed up, like, they don't match. But, yeah, I'm learning to beat make, so I'd probably start with piano and then I'd add drums and stuff.
Would you ever add the flute into it?
I haven't recorded my flute myself yet. I was going to perform with the flute at my showcase. That was supposed to be a piece because we were going to do jazz standard around midnight. And I was going to do a flute solo. But I haven't ever recorded with flute. It's been an idea that's come up with a lot of my producers, though,
That'd be
at some
cool.
point.
It would be cool to work into a show. In elementary school, I played trumpet.
I played flute.
Oh.
You play flute?
I did.
Yeah, I could tell.
You
I
can?
could tell that you'd play flute in band.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I did in grade 7, and then I remember I really wanted a flute for Christmas one year. My mom bought my brother a piano, like a keyboard, got my other brother a guitar. I got a hair straightener. So like the size of the hair straightener box and the flute was like the same. And
So
I'm like,
you
"Oh."
thought you
I thought I was-
They
a flute?
open their presents first, and you're like, oh, another musical instrument.
And
That's
I
messed
got
up.
a hair straightener and my hair straight. Mom, come on. But yeah, I played flute for a little bit. I think it'd be cool if you were to incorporate it into your music because
Yeah.
the vibe of your just that one song, Clouds, was really cool. Imagine just like throwing a little bit of the flute in there. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
could be cool.
definitely. I mean, there's a lot of like interesting things you can do with flute, like jazz flute and stuff. I've been learning different things you can do with the tone of it. Like there's like this like beatboxing tone you can do with the flute.
Ooh.
Cool.
I can see you incorporating it into your
Yeah.
music. Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I remember after elementary school for years, I was like, oh yeah, I got to make sure I buy a trumpet.
That was me with the flute.
But I never did. But I actually wonder, like, I was pretty good. I actually, in elementary school, I won the instrumental music award.
Wow.
So I was kind of a big deal with my trumpet, everybody.
Your birthday's coming up. Maybe
Yeah.
your parents will get you a trumpet.
Actually, you know what's funny? So in elementary school, right? So, yes, obviously band. So, like, they give you all the instruments to use. And, again, I was, like, the best trumpet player, really. And so the teacher, like, they'd gotten a brand new shipment of instruments. So they got, like, a brand new trumpet. And so she's like, "Sir Scott, you can play the brand new trumpet." I was like, "Wow, that's so cool." And then one day in rehearsal, it was, like, sitting on my lap. And it,
Oh no.
slid off my lap.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And it went, like, I guess cone, you know, the opening. What's the opening called? The mouth?
Sure.
Like the big part.
Yeah.
Like
I should
Where the
know, but
noise
Yeah.
comes from.
the mouth.
Okay.
It went mouth first into the ground.
Oh,
and it
squished.
completely crumpled like that.
Yeah.
And
I've
like,
seen so many in my music class.
Yeah.
People dropping saxophones,
well, this
dance
was,
on instruments.
it wasn't pretty.
And
Yeah.
and the best the award did not go to you that following year, I guess.
I still got the award, but she had to send it off to repairs. And I remember, like, even though it was, like, fixed,
It's
you
not
could
the
still see,
same.
like, around where it had happened, like, there was, like, a permanent, just sort of the shape of the crumple. So they'd straightened it up, but you could still see it.
Yeah. That,
So that was me.
happened with my flute.
Oh.
I think it was like something like I didn't clean the inside of it enough, like dry it out, but it got really stuck. I was performing at Mass. My band class performed at Mass, like the orchestra,
Yeah.
and like it just wasn't coming apart. Like it was so tight, I couldn't take it out apart at all, and my teacher couldn't do it either. But thankfully, I'm renting that one, so I got it like
Nice.
exchanged along with Quid.
I thought you were going to say, like, you were trying to open it, and then it went like...
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
There goes all the spit and all the water.
Yeah. But there's like certain ways like you have to take care of the instrument. Like if I put it on my chair and like the buttons are on the chair instead of the back of it, my teacher's like, no, don't do that.
Makes
Nope.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually I've kind of forgot about the forgot like the trumpet has like the spit valve. Like, it's actually kind of gross. When
Yeah.
you think of it like
And when you untwist the flute, it's the same thing.
Yeah, like it's worse when you're playing and then the spit starts rolling down
You
your
feel- you
hand.
see it.
Ew. I guess that's just part of it. And like I remember, like if you don't empty the spit valve on the trumpet, it starts to make like a bubbly noise, like right. And you have to like it means that it's just filling up.
Like, dude, you just gotta empty this thing out.
And then like there's no like good way to do it. You're just emptying it onto the floor. So that means like every orchestra has got like this just puddle of
puddle of
spit everywhere.
spit. Yeah.
Paper towel.
Yeah,
You need like one of those doggy pads.
we all do. Everyone in the band needs that. I guess except for maybe the string people.
Yeah.
Although my school didn't have violins and stuff. Does your band have?
Yeah,
violins?
the pit orchestra class has a string
Oh,
section.
nice.
I wanted to learn the violin.
I actually kind of still want to learn the violin.
I
was
wanna learn
actually
the ukulele.
Oh yeah, I mean ukulele. I think is well. I
It's
guess-
definitely easier than the
Yeah.
violin.
Well, I was gonna say because I already play guitar. I probably already know how to play ukulele. I just need to learn where the strings are. Do you play ukulele?
Well, I think, yeah, I used to.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
nice. Yeah.
most people.
Well, I mean, it's basically just a
musicians,
tiny
when they were
guitar.
Kids would play ukuleles like.
Yeah.
It's a baby guitar.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't. I just don't know what what the tuning is, but I feel like I could probably learn to play it pretty well and like just learning.
Yeah, I taught myself how to play it when I was like, I don't know how old I was, like 9 or 10. My mom bought me one, and then I just stayed in my room for like 2 days, and I learned how to play it.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
they're nice instruments.
So are you self-taught in a lot of your
Yeah,
instruments?
yeah. Most of the instruments I play, I'm self-taught.
Sweet.
That's
How-
a talent.
Thank you.
What do you do? Do you watch like YouTube videos and stuff?
Yeah, different things. I mean, once you know how to play one instrument, it's like you can know how to learn other instruments.
Yeah.
So you can watch YouTube videos. Like, obviously, they're helpful, but then
Yeah.
just like playing scales and stuff,
Okay.
different things. I'm not as good at guitar and bass as piano.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Piano was your
Yeah.
first instrument.
Yeah. It's
Makes
like
sense.
very different. Like, I'm better at bass. Just like, I feel like the tone, like when you hit the strings, like it's a lot. Like when you hit a note on piano, you just hit the note, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But when you strum a chord, if your fingers aren't in the right place, like it'll just sound.
Sounds different.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you place your hands and also like how you press and things.
I can't play the guitar. I think I've said this on the show. My friend has literally tried to teach me and has literally forced my fingers into different, and my fingers like, nope.
Well, guitar is very much. It's a muscle memory. Like you
Yeah.
actually have to. It's not natural. Like you have
But
to.
he spent like a month with me trying to get it, and my hands were just like, no, they're not meant.
They just won't do it. They
No.
just you just rejected it.
It was like, no, your hands don't need calluses. You're okay.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true too. Yeah, that, you get those. But yeah, I find like I remember in the early days, yeah, like your hands don't naturally go to
No.
where they would. But then once it does it, like now it's just like yeah. You know.
Do you have callus on your fingertips?
I've gone beyond callus now because what I find happens when you play guitar for a long time, you
Yeah.
probably have too. It's like at first it was like really thick calluses, and then the calluses just went away, and now
just
it's
in
kind
your
of
skin.
yeah. It's
Oh,
just like I just have
gosh.
strong fingers now.
Yeah.
Just dead. It's just dead. I feel nothing.
Actually?
No, I feel something, but it can take a lot. You can press hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
One day I'm gonna get really good at guitar.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll probably happen just as you continue to write more songs. You're like, oh, this is a guitar song. I think it just
Yeah.
happens that way.
And it helps that you also have a band too, so
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't want to do it, you're like, you guys could do it.
Yeah. And then they also like teach me a lot as well because they're like professional musicians. So
Awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's got to be awesome just to have a lot of musicians around you. In
yeah,
that way,
yeah,
right?
it is. It really is great. Like being the youngest person in that room, like makes me feel like, yeah, I'm just picking up, absorbing so much information.
Yeah.
So then when I go to my music class with my like high school friends, like I can teach them stuff and tell them stuff about it as well, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's really neat.
Do your siblings also play? Or are they
I try to teach my little brother to play. He's not like
He's not as
he's the
talented as
rhythm-
you?
The rhythm, he can't get the rhythm that well. Like I tried to teach him piano, but it's just like it's also with the fingers, right? Like he can't comprehend like movements. He's like using one finger a lot, right?
How old
Yeah.
is he?
He's turning 12
Oh.
in December. Yeah. But yeah, like if I learn like a chord progression, I'll try to teach him the melody of the song, and then yeah, I I'm trying to teach him. I think he's getting better.
Cool. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You just. It's like anything. It's muscle memory. It's
You
same
can
like,
type on the.
well, like the thing. Even typing on a keyboard, right? Like that's not a natural thing, but it's like 'cause you started so young. It's
And
just
also,
you kind of grew up with
I was just gonna say that, like, even with typing, like a lot of the younger generation, like I mean younger than me even, like they're not as like technologically adequate. Like he's very slow with typing, and you think that like, oh, young people are good at using computers, but I think they're a lot better using mobile devices like tablets and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I noticed that too. That's right. I remember, because I remember as a kid, right? I always knew more about the computer than my parents knew. Because like my parents, like they played it, like they use it at work kind of.
Yeah.
But like I grew up typing it, and like I was like going into Windows and like learning how to like, oh, how does this work? And oh, I want to install this and all this stuff. So I knew how to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what you're saying is right in that we've almost moved beyond that now.
Yeah.
Whereas like I even notice now younger people are always just like, oh, is there an app that lets me do that? Or is it, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because like a lot of them don't even know how to use computers.
Yeah.
Wait until AI really kicks in.
Yeah, there'll be
then-
no
It'll be
need
worse.
to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Nobody will know how to do anything.
I feel like the younger generation of gamers, the only keys that they know are the ones that they need to like play a game.
WADS.
Yeah, like even with the like the Street Fighter like 6, right? There's like usually it's all the commands with the button pad, but now there's like a simplified mode because
Oh.
people like can't get the combos or something. I don't
I
know.
never
I've
get
heard
the
about it.
when I play games like that, like Street Fighter. I'm just the person that presses
Yeah.
everything, and I'm like,
That's
I don't
my
know what I
mom.
did, but I did
Oh
it.
my god. Yeah. Yeah.
But you win somehow.
I do, and they're like, how'd you do that? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's exactly like my mom, like I'll play against her and she's just mashing, but I don't know how. I always lose to her. Like I can beat my brothers, but yeah,
She's hitting some
She's
kind of
actually-
combos
yeah.
or something.
she's skilled somehow.
I do that, but then I'm also I get very competitive, but then I also get an octave louder than I naturally am.
Yeah.
So I think maybe my loudness and my
It's
chaoticness
deafening
distracts
your
people.
opponents. It's deafening them, and then you're hitting at such a speed.
And this is why I don't join your streams, because I feel like I'm too like, if I were to what was that game that you played or you streamed
I mean,
the
that
one
a
that you
fighting
got
game?
everyone the
Among
yes,
Us.
Among Us. If I were to play Among Us with you guys, you would have been like, she's lying. She's lying, because I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah. Did you ever play Among Us?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
I played a lot of Among Us.
Yeah, that
It's
game
such
was
like
huge.
it's a joke. It's like really funny.
I couldn't.
Me and my little brother.
I couldn't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm not. I don't have a good poker face, at all.
I had some nice moments where because did you ever play like with voice chat
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff?
He used to like lie to me. Like he'd say, "Oh, Azzy, come help me do this task," and then he'd kill me.
Yeah.
You should have gotten her on your streams.
Yeah. Well, no one's playing it anymore. It just
Yeah.
kind of died, right? That game.
Nah, it's just a meme at this point.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, it's amazing how it's still everywhere. Like the
the little
Among
plushies.
Us.
the
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But the game itself, I don't know if people are still playing.
Yeah,
it.
not really. I know there was like some update because he played it like a few months ago. But yeah, it's just mostly if I'm gonna draw something, the first thing I think to draw is the Among Us.
Among Us, because the character designs are very iconic. It's like
Yeah.
very, it's a very specific look. It's pretty cool.
I like
actually.
the characters in Fall
Yeah.
Guys.
Fall Guys. Oh, you don't
my
want me on your
God.
stream for that.
Fall Guys. That's another one.
I
that
get a
kind of
lot
died, but
louder.
I
yeah,
love
it
Fall
died
Guys.
like a lot faster than Among Us though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, what were you saying? Sorry.
No.
I was gonna say I think they came out near the same. Like, did one kill the other?
Yeah, Among Us definitely killed Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Well, we have it on Xbox, and I get I have the controller in my hand, and if the character needs to go this way, I literally go. It's like you don't want me to join your streams, because I will literally fall off the chair, and you'll be like, "Is she still there?"
That's how my mom used to play Mario.
Yeah.
I remember when I was
Like
a kid.
Mario Kart.
No, like Mario. Super Mario. Brothers. I remember like there'd be like a big hole, and like you just run and jump. Right. My mom would be like, she would go like this.
Oh, that's me. That's
Yeah,
me.
so
Like that
funny.
doesn't do anything. That
Oh,
doesn't
well,
do anything.
maybe
Motion controls.
maybe I need to just play Wii.
I mean, that's the
I
thing.
think that's what I
newer
need.
Yeah, yeah,
controllers
yeah.
actually like. Well, I mean, I don't think it actually works for Mario, but they do have the technology that could be a
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
because they actually read the
I
moves.
think I
That's
just need to
true.
play Wii, so then I'll be like, oh no.
So you were ahead of your time, Regine.
Yeah, like,
Maybe.
even with like Splatoon and stuff, right? The controllers, motion
Yeah.
controls.
I think that's what I need to do.
Yeah, I haven't played Splatoon. That's where you're like
Shooter.
spraying paint on each other,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
even heard of that game.
It's Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
my friend streams that game, I think, pretty much exclusively. And then he was trying to get me to start streaming it, but I was streaming Brawlhalla all the time, so it was just hard for me to switch over.
You still stream Brawl.
I still stream Brawlhalla. Yeah, I like Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla was like the first fighting game that I ever played normally.
Is that one that I
Yeah.
could just like press random buttons and then hopefully
I mean, you can, but
Thomas? Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Thomas is pretty good.
I'm
at
not gonna
Brawlhalla.
call him. I'm like, I'll play you. No,
Are you good at fighting games?
Yeah, I mean,
just not when you're against your mom.
not when I'm against my mom. Yeah, like I like on my PlayStation I have Tekken. I really like Tekken. I like it more than
Ooh.
Street Fighter actually. So yeah, I play Lily.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean her.
Yeah, I was never really good at them. Even Brawlhalla, I don't think I'm that great at it.
Yeah,
But
it's like hard. It feels like the difference between like playing against your like siblings or your friends and then like playing online is crazy.
yeah,
And it's like so much time and hours you have to dedicate to actually becoming good.
yes.
I'd rather just play casually.
Like that's the thing I found. Like you go online and suddenly you realize like how
The
good
skill
people can
difference,
get.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your streams are like 3 hours.
Yeah, and I run tournaments. Like on my streams, I basically do tournaments, so people come in, and it's so crazy how like one I've noticed over the last few years, right? I've gotten better because I've now gotten to a point now where like within a few minutes of meeting somebody in a match, I can see right away, okay, I can beat this guy because I can just see what they're doing. I'm like, okay, this guy's not been playing the game very long, blah blah blah, right? But then you'll meet other guys who's like, okay, this guy's way better than me. I can't do anything. But it's amazing in the tournament how like, so I find with my tournaments, it'll be something like a guy will come into the streams and like maybe for like a month he'll just dominate, right? He'll just win every tournament. I'm like, wow, this guy's really good.
Thomas?
Sometimes Thomas, but it could be somebody else. But then what happens though is like suddenly somebody else shows up and suddenly they're like way better than that guy. And I'm like, whoa, like this guy, like I thought this guy was really good, but this guy's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And then suddenly somebody else would come along and it's like, it's just amazing how in such even like simple fighting games like that, it's like how precise you can become and how good people can get. It's pretty amazing. It's
You're
amazing.
just jealous.
And, well, I just see how low level I am
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
games.
So I'm definitely a Tekken like hero against my little brother. Other than that, yeah, if I play online, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You should join Scott's streams one day.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Have you on sometime?
You should play
What-
Fall Guy again, and then I'll join.
I mean, I have jumped
Just
on and
mute
played
my
Fall
mic.
Guys because Fall Guys, I think they're still pushing out updates
Yeah,
and stuff.
updates. Oh my god, like my little brother was the worst with Fall Guys. He used to play in my Nintendo account. Like cause like whatever, like you have to make like a account to use it.
Yeah.
And he would play it all the time when I was at school. And my friends would be like, yo, you really like Fall Guys. Like, why are you playing it so much? Like, he played like 100 and something hours of it.
Oh my
in, like, a few
gosh.
months or something.
Is he also homeschooled?
Yeah, he is. But he still does his work. But like, because the schedule is like, you can do whatever you want, he'll just play it throughout the day when he's having breaks.
Yeah.
Your
And it
mom's
was like,
looking at
yeah.
us like 100 hours.
No, like my friend, yeah, maybe she doesn't know, but like my friends would be
Surprise.
like, why do you keep playing Fall Guys? And like, I barely played it.
Yeah.
They thought I was obsessed.
Have you ever
So
have you ever
funny.
won? in Fall
One?
Guys?
Yeah. I've won a few times, but he's probably won like, I think he has like that crown or something.
Oh,
Ah,
Like
wow.
you get when you win like, I don't know, 100 times or something.
I think I've only made it past level 2.
I've won. I think
Around 2. sorry.
I've won maybe twice. I'm trying to remember. Once for sure. I can't remember if I've won more than once.
My husband's good
Yeah,
at it.
I know
I'm
I've won
terrible.
once, but
When you jump and you die, that's literally me. I'll be like,
yeah.
No.
What are your favorite types of games? I guess you said
she said
Kirby is your
Tekken
partner.
Yeah.
and Kirby.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I play a lot of different games, so yeah. Kirby is like, I have so many Kirby plushies. Like, I'm a big fan. I play all the 3DS games, but
Nice.
yeah, one of my favorite games is called Zero Escape, which is a visual novel. And yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I played with my whole family, but it's really interesting. So it's like 9 people got kidnapped and put on a ship, and you have to escape. Like,
Get a virtual escape room.
yeah, basically. So it's like puzzles, and then you have to find out who kidnapped everyone. And there's people who are killing people, and yeah.
Have
That's
you done
awesome.
an escape room?
Not in real life, but I've played that game so much, like all 3 of them.
I'm terrible at escape rooms.
I've escaped. I've done a couple escape rooms and we escaped once.
I've never escaped it. Maybe I think we've talked about this on the show. I think I'm the reason why people don't escape. Because I've never escaped a room before.
Yeah, I want to do that.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. You solving. I mean, it really is like playing. It's not exactly like playing a real life video game, but kind of like you're solving puzzles and stuff, like that types of games.
Yeah.
I've done the Simpsons escape room
What's that?
at trivia room, I think is what it's called. It's downtown or in Toronto. They have like different rooms based off of like there's a Simpsons one. They're creating a Taylor Swift one. They have a RuPaul's Drag Race room.
So does like the furniture and everything like
it looks like you're in the like the kitchen was legit the Simpsons kitchen. And I was like, this is so cool. I think I get distracted because I'm so mesmerized by everything.
So you're just busy looking at the decor and people are like, Regine, we have to solve this puzzle.
They know, if I'm with them, they know that Regine's probably going to solve one, and then everything else is just distraction.
I did an escape room where we were all trapped in jail cells.
Oh, I've done that at Escape Manor.
Maybe. It was on like
King West?
Yes. Yeah.
That's where I went with
get yourself
Galaxy.
out of it.
Yeah, so I
hated that room.
What if somebody doesn't get, like, one person doesn't find out how to escape?
Well, that's the thing, because you're working as a team. So there were 6 of us because we were a party. Like,
and
it
there's
was like my friend's birthday.
two cells.
There were 3 cells.
Isn't it like 1 and 2? And then
1,
you have to
2, and then
escape?
there's one on the other side.
Yeah, but you start in 2.
No, I think there were 3.
Maybe there's just too many of you. We started in 2.
Oh, I think we started 2 each in each cell. But anyway, so because of that, it's like people in one cell have to find clues for people in the other cell. So yeah, if you don't work together, then yeah, you're just not getting out.
Wow.
That was my first escape. A lot of our first escape rooms ever. So we're all looking. We're like, what do we do?
I find it's easier. Like the second time I ever did it was, the first time I did it, my friend had done escape rooms before, so she kind of knew like what to look for. Because when you first get dropped in there, you don't realize like what you're like. You don't know to go, oh, there's like a drawing on the wall. Okay, what does that mean? And you're looking.
Yeah.
So once you know kind of how to start.
I think the one thing that I'm good at is because I am looking at everything around me. It's easier for me like, oh yeah, there was that thing over there. Does that mean anything? And everyone's like, Regine.
So you're very observant, but you weren't sure if
I'm like, what's the whole point of this picture up
I
here?
thought it was just decoration.
Yeah.
I got it. We have one final segment on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of competitions and games.
Yeah, it's our final segment. It's one that we do on every week for every guest. And are you familiar with this? You ever seen one of these
Barrel?
before? Yes.
It's a barrel.
But you've never seen this particular type of barrel before?
No.
So this is the classic game from Hasbro. Barrel of Monkeys. And it's a segment that we do every week. And so I'm just going to start it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship.
I like monkeys.
Well, let's see if your liking of monkeys helps you here.
Oh.
So you've never played this before?
No.
All right, Regine, do you want to do the demo?
Sure.
All right, so we'll explain how it works. So this is the classic game. I think it came out in the 60s.
Yep.
And I guess I'll talk, you'll do. So that's the game. The game starts with 1 minute placed on the clock, and the barrel sits on the table. After I put the 1 minute on the timer, I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. You grab the barrel. You pour out monkeys, okay? You pick up a monkey. You use that monkey to hook another monkey, and you use that monkey to hook another monkey. Okay, so she got pretty lucky there. She ended up with a bunch of monkeys. But you're trying to basically make the chain of monkeys as long as possible. You see that? So you now use that bottom monkey to try to grab another monkey. You know, she's going along here trying to grab.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
so she lost one there, but now she's going to try to grab another one. Let's see. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh, look at that. She got 2 more. So you got the idea? If you end up in this situation here, you can see you had 2 monkeys on the same monkey, like that. That would only count as 1 monkey. We're counting links in the chain of monkeys. Also, the monkey in your hand does not count towards your total. So this here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monkeys. That would be 7.
That's not bad.
That's a pretty good run. Regine had a good example there. Do you have any questions?
No.
So you can also switch hands if your arms get tired.
So, like, we're trying to see who can get the most monkeys?
As many monkeys as you can in 1 minute. That's right.
crazy. Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want, you can slide the
car.
microphone out of the way. You just find an open spot here, and we'll get you ready. Yeah, so I guess you'll pour them there, I guess?
Wait.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta dump them
but
back in.
Yeah, put them back. We're going to do the timer. We have to set the timer.
She's trying to get a warm up in.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, let me get the timer ready.
All right, are you
We're gonna put
ready?
1 minute on the clock. All right. Any questions before you start? Are you ready?
I think so.
How are you feeling?
We'll find out. No, don't be anxious.
You got this. You can handle this. Okay, here we go. All right, hang on. Don't touch the barrel yet.
Oh.
All right. 3, 2.
Wow,
Oh, hang on.
Scott.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Wait, take it out.
Yeah. All right, so you pick up a single monkey. There you go. And use that monkey and start making a chain of monkeys.
You got this.
That's it. You got it. There you go. Great start. There you go. There you go.
Ooh. This music doesn't help one
It
bit.
adds to the drama. You got this. There you go. Yep, you got the right idea. Oh, it's okay. You got time to recover. That's it. This is our first time ever playing this game, people. 30 seconds. There you go.
Oh,
You can do this. That's it. Don't panic. Just keep on rolling.
nice.
20 seconds. There you go. There you go. She's got it now. Very nice.
Ooh.
Very nice. Let's see if she can add to the total. 10 seconds remaining, everybody. 10 seconds remaining. And time. All right, freeze there. That looks pretty good to me, Regine.
It does.
How many monkeys we got there?
1, 2,
3,
oh,
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7 monkeys. That's not bad at all. How are you feeling about your performance there?
Really proud of myself.
Yeah, I think you did quite well. All right,
That
let's-
was really good.
Let's take a look at the monkey standings and see where you stand. Here we go. Monkey standings. So 7 monkeys sits you right in the. You're at the same spot as Glee Dango, Loren Aronov, Angel Patel, Giovanni Iron Man Agostini, Colin Campbell, Joyce Chan, Ashley, and Alex. They work together. Oh, they got 7. So that sits you on which place? Let's see. 1, 2, 4th place. That's quite good.
Nice.
Huh.
That's quite good.
Oh, sorry.
I'm adding you into the total. So, oh wait, I forgot the language on the keyboard always changed. Updating.
Sorry.
There we go. Where are we here?
Right
I'm
there.
adding. Where is it? Oh, right there.
Boom.
Boom.
She's in.
Your name now sits there proudly, sitting at a very respectable 4th place, and 1st place is still James Nickel, 10 monkeys.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. 2nd place is rounded out with Scott Dion Brown, Thea Asadilio, and Chad Boulogne and Regine.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chad was really good.
Yeah.
We did pretty well. And then 3rd place.
Totally
a bunch of
disregarded me.
people. Somebody. It was me. It was Thea, Chad, and somebody else. I don't know who it was. But that concludes, everybody, this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World.
Championship.
Where is it? I want to show the title again. Oh, there. World Championship. I like to wait for that little one at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, you can move your mic.
Oh yeah, bring your mic back. Yeah. I think you did pretty well for your first time ever. So had you ever
I've
even
never
seen this game before?
Seen that in my life.
It's a classic game. I think it came out in the 60s.
Something like that,
1960s.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Before our time.
Yeah, before our time. Yeah. But you did pretty well for your first time ever.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I was just very.
It was a big moment.
Yeah. It was a lot.
We just like surprised her.
actually,
By the way.
I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. It's a new segment because that's the thing, because you were on episode 40, but we hadn't invented that segment yet. So it's a new one that we added when we started this studio, right? So
It's a classic game.
Yeah.
the classic game, yeah. And we are planning. We've been talking about it for years, but we do want to do a special episode where we have like a championship episode where all we do is we get a whole bunch of past guests on and we just do like a tournament to see who's like the
The
best.
champion.
So maybe we'll have you back for that sometime.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, Mom, we got to buy this and we got to practice it.
Yeah. I'll become the best.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because you did quite well. Like for your first
For your
time
first
ever, that
time,
was
yeah.
pretty good. You got in there. And there was even some adversity, like a few times like the monkeys jumped
Like
off.
twice.
And you just kept on rolling.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
impressive.
That's it.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're pretty much at the end of the show.
Yeah.
But before we say goodbye, why don't you let people know let them know about the show once more and let them know, I guess, your social media accounts and anything like that.
So, November 19th, the Rivoli Toronto. Doors at 6:30. Tickets are $10. You know, be there, be square. And my Instagram is on the screen there, Azalyne Klukowski. So follow me for more updates and more music. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Hopefully we don't see you another 5 years from now and you come back when...
No, we'll get you back earlier than that.
Because you're releasing more music next year, so we'll definitely have you on for that.
I'd like to come back.
Please
Sounds
do.
good. Sounds good. Regine, where can people find you?
You all can find me on my YouTube channel for the pageant sit down. We go live every couple weeks with different beauty queens, kings, enthusiasts in the pageant world. Link is in the description. You can also follow the pageant sit down on Instagram and Facebook at pageant sit down. But while you're already there, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Regine Alaina, which is right here, right here. And if you're looking for pageant coaching, you can also find me on Instagram at pageant coaching or coaching by Regine Alaina. I need to figure out what my handles actually are. Links are in the description.
Just go down there and you'll find them. Yeah.
Scott, where can people find you?
You can find me right here where you're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown, or I guess it's /@ Scott Dion Brown. Now they changed it because they have usernames on YouTube now, but both work. You can also find me on Instagram and X at Scott Dion Brown. But YouTube is the best place. That's where we have the most fun. It's where we have the sit down. It's where we have the gaming. It's where you have the vlogs, the music, the comedy sketches, anything and everything.
The gaming.
I said gaming. Didn't I?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
It's all there. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. Also follow the show.
Yeah.
The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok. The Sit Down with SDB on Insta. Sit Down Scott on X. Or the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown on Facebook. You can also watch on Spotify or listen to on other podcast platforms everywhere.
And we're also on Threads.
Oh yeah, we're also on Threads. I should probably update that more often.
It's okay.
Or at all.
I don't think anybody cares about that platform.
Yeah.
Is anyone really on Threads?
I know. That's, yeah.
I went on it and then I deleted the app.
Yeah.
Oh, really? The only thing I use it for is every now and again I'll post like, tune into this episode, like our next episode on Threads. But other than that, I don't use it at all.
I needed space in my phone, so I deleted the app. Like,
and Instagram, every now and again, you notice like Instagram will post like
Yeah, but then you
Right.
can't
Yeah.
actually, it'll say like a preview and then you try to click it, but it won't let me see it because I didn't make a Threads account.
they want you. Yeah, they're really trying to get you in there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I was barely even using Twitter, right? And X is just.
I'd rather use Twitter because it's not really good.
Yeah.
They were just trying to like make use of the downfall of
Yeah.
Twitter and it turning into X. And they're like, okay, let's just make Threads. But
Yeah. But here's the part I didn't like is it's like a lot of the people who jumped on Threads, it's like they weren't tweeting before.
Exactly. Yeah,
So it's
it
like-
was a strange. They weren't using it the way it's supposed to be used.
Yeah.
They weren't using it like Twitter.
Yeah. So it's just like if you weren't
It's
tweeting,
boring.
you're gonna go on there and like start like you're not gonna
Like it's
tweet.
like they're just like posting Instagram captions
Yeah.
on Threads.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just don't use it. I don't know. I
they
don't
should
know.
just bring back Tumblr.
Yeah.
I guess I never use that either. Though.
You didn't?
No.
I was on Tumblr a lot.
I find my main ones now are Instagram and YouTube. I think that's really what I spend most of my time on.
Is that why our TikTok reels are MIA?
Yes. I should be updating more. I haven't had time to do shorts. More Instagram shorts coming soon, and TikTok too, because we'll post them all on there. Anyways.
Just calling you out. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so much fun catching up with you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I wish I knew it was your birthday. I would have brought you a cake.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually didn't have one today. Yesterday. I was so busy,
Mom?
right? No. It's not. We were like in the house for like maybe 2 hours, and most of that time was spent me setting up my record player.
Makes
But
sense.
I had the huge pancakes, so
That was your cake.
yeah.
Nice.
That was your cake. Pancake.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we
a
got
cake.
boba after piano lessons.
Oh, that seems pretty good.
What's your go-to order?
Like I always like to try something new when I go. Yeah, I like brown sugar, but then like when they have like fruit ones that are cool. We had, what did we have yesterday? Strawberry coconut with coconut jelly and tapioca.
Yum.
What do you always order? What's your bubble tea?
It depends on what I'm feeling. Like if I want tea, then I'll just do like the brown sugar. If I want something fruity, depending on where I go, sometimes it's mango, sometimes it's mango coconut, sometimes it's taro.
I'm pretty much exclusively the mango slush.
Yeah, I love the mango slush. It's so good.
And then I like either
Go to real fruit.
Yeah, real fruit mango slush is like the best.
The mango diamond slush. Yeah.
And then I like a little bit of the lychee jelly or the passion fruit jelly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah.
that big on tapioca. I much prefer lychee jellies over tapioca.
So if you get like a mango diamond slush, do you add anything extra to it? Or just...
Wait,
That's a mango slushy with the mango chunks.
mango chunks.
You need to go to Real Fruit and get a mango
you have
diamond
to,
slush.
Yeah, if you get the mango, it'll have mango chunks and tapioca. But if you don't like tapioca, you can take it out.
I
But
would
it's
usually-
really good with tapioca and the mango pieces.
I would usually, instead of tapioca, I'd switch out lychee to lychee jellies. That's what I would do. Passion fruit.
Now I want bubble tea. I just had bubble tea yesterday, but I'll treat myself again today.
All right, we might just have to grab some.
There you go.
All right, well, yeah, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
This was great.
Yeah.
And we'll have you on again in sooner than 5 years. And I'll probably see you at your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can make it there, I will.
Links are in the description, so make sure you buy tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. $10, people, at the Ravioli. Get over there.
$10.
So the way we close out the show, I'll give you this mug.
Thank you.
And we'll say bye to the camera, and then you can say bye to them however you want, and then sort of like cheers
Cheers the camera.
like the mug at the camera. Okay. So everybody, thank you guys so much for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thomas, thank you so much for the super chats.
Yes, thank you. I won't be
really
here
appreciate
next week, but we have a fantastic group of people coming in, so it's worth watching.
We'll see you guys in a week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
All right, and Azalyne, you can sign off. Take it away.
Bye.
Cheers.